All right, this is the JK Theory. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Nothing is off topic. We give it to you real and uncut. And even the serious topics, we always throw in our little comical twist because at the end of the day, you just got to laugh about life, right? So I'm Jay.
I'm Kay.
And this is the JK Theory. So today's topic, we're going to talk wrestling. We're going to talk WWE, WWF. I'm going to shoot out some names real quick. And Kay, I just want you to give me the first thing that pops in your head. It could
Okay.
be a word, it could be a memory, it could be a match, whatever. All right, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, underrated talent.
Mm. Jake the Snake Roberts.
One of the best bad guys. One of the best heels.
Best talkers, right?
Yeah.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oof. Uh, one of the funniest wrestlers.
He would talk crap and steal your girl at the same time.
Man, that was so funny.
Razor Ramon, the bad guy.
He was kind of like to me he was kind of like that guy between good and bad. Like he was like that cool bad guy that was so hard to like boo.
Yeah. That then I kind of think he was Stone Cold before Stone Cold. You know what I mean?
I was just thinking that. I didn't want to say that because I know people get kind of sensitive with Stone Cold, but yeah.
Yeah. Awesome talent. Awesome talent. Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Ooh, controversy.
Okay. With me is him on the top of the freaking rope and just flying. Top of the cage and just flying down. Oh. And then last but not least, one of my favorites. Gotta be the best underdog. Roddy Piper.
Oh, the greatest talker. The best talker. Like Roddy could come up with anything. Like he was boom, right there moment. I got you.
Yeah. This thought just popped up. He kind of reminds me of Bobby Heenan if he could fight. Like that's him.
Right,
That's
yeah.
Roddy. So something interesting, I'm sure you know, because I mean we're definitely fans, but the people listening might not know. Every single one of those wrestlers that I just mentioned, none of them have held the WWF WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That's insane, man.
That's
insane.
Yep.
So the next list, I have another list for you.
Huh.
So these are like the WWE gimmicky wrestlers. All right.
Okay.
So again, I'll name them. Give me the first thing that pops in your head. Rikishi.
A lot of different characters. Play a lot of different people.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesse the Body Ventura.
Governor
Jesse. I live in the Baja. He's always saying that shit. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
I love Ted DiBiase. His laugh and his music.
Yeah.
I always remember him freaking kicking the basketball out that kid's hand that was trying to give him $100. Like that was, yeah. I love Ted DiBiase.
He created his own belt. The nerve of this guy, the ego to create your. I don't need your belt. I got my own belt. Incredible. King Kong Bundy. Now we're taking it back.
King Kong Bundy, five. Like he was, he was the wrestler that made the rough count to 5 instead of 3.
Yep. I still remember King Kong Bundy showing up on Married with Children. I was like, damn, this guy's big, dude. Okay, next guy, another big guy from Jersey, and Bigelow.
Bam Bam. agile. Bam Bam was probably one of the biggest, the most agile big man in wrestling for a long time. Like his cartwheels were perfect.
Yeah, it was insane. He was quick.
Yeah, he was fast.
He was quick, really strong. Another big guy that's quick and strong, Vader.
One of my favorite wrestlers. One of the most undervalued wrestlers. Period.
I want to say Vader is got to be in the Mount Rushmore of the wrestlers that helped create or withstand WCW. Like, I just think WCW and I think of Vader.
Yeah.
He had his run in WWE, WWF, but man, WCW, he ran it. It was nice.
Yeah.
Another guy, Ahmed Johnson. Guy looks like a beast.
Yeah. Lazy.
Bro, he remind me of I think his name was Panthro from Thundercats. That's what he looked like, dude. That's what he looked like. Okay, we got Ron Simmons, Farouk. Damn.
Love Ron Simmons. One of the toughest guys you ever going to find. Period. Like that's one of them guys that you just don't fight for real.
Yeah. And lately, I don't know if you've been watching some other podcasts and stuff, but yeah, like he don't like you or you do something that hurts him or whatever. He's known to let a fist fly backstage.
Yeah. He fucked up Ahmed, so
Yeah, exactly. The narcissist, Lex Luger.
the most overrated wrestler I've ever seen in my life.
So honestly, I think he has or had, right, one of the best physiques. Like the guy was just muscles on top of muscles. Yeah. But I never looked at him as a real wrestler. You know, to me he just looked like a souped up football player. You know what I mean? He just wasn't ever really anything special in the ring. But man, he had his moments. He had a couple of moments where they pushed him really big. He just didn't have the talent.
Oh, he sucked.
Yeah. He was just strong. That's it.
That's it.
I think the biggest highlight of his whole career was slamming Yokozuna. But guess what? He ain't the only one that did it. So
no, and I blame him for killing Miss Elizabeth. I know it's gonna be a little controversy, but whatever.
Guys, leave a comment. I want to hear the comments on that. All right. It's me. It's DDP. Diamond Dallas Page.
I mean, if we talking WCW, then he was one of them guys. But in WWF,
and he started late. He started late too.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
In WWF though, he didn't turn out to be anything. Like they buried him right away.
Yeah. I think he was a good talent. He was definitely the underdog. He has a great story. If you ever had the time to watch his come up and everything, beautiful story. But yeah, once he went to WWE, they just didn't push him. One of his biggest highlight, other than winning belts and stuff here and there, was that match with him and him and Carmelo versus Hogan and Rodman.
Yeah,
I think that was like his biggest highlight. And Jerry the King Lawler.
One of the greatest commentators ever.
Yeah. His laugh. Oh my God.
Yeah. And puppies. Like that
puppies. Oh my God. That's all he would say, man. Sable must hate him. The puppies. He, like, whenever there was a diva match or a lingerie match, he was there. He was the dude.
What's his name?
Yeah. I would have loved to see Jerry Lawler in his prime and Bobby Heenan in their
Oh,
prime
okay.
sitting next to each other, bugging the crap out of Gorilla Monsoon. Oh man,
Yeah, that would have been good.
that'd be amazing.
Good.
Now, those guys, I consider them gimmicks, right? Rikishi, the big dude that dances, right? Has fun. Jesse Ventura, like a flashy guy, whatever, movie star, veteran. Ted DiBiase, Million Dollar Man, another gimmick. King Kong Bundy, a gimmick. Bam Bam's a gimmick. I believe Ahmed Johnson's a gimmick. Farouk definitely played a few gimmicks. Vader, big gimmick. Lex Luger, if it wasn't for muscles, he wouldn't have anything. Jerry Lawler, DDP. These guys also have never won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
Now, this next list, I'm going to name some off. Same thing. Give me the first thing that just pops in your head. Oh man, I watched the pay per view when this happened. Owen Hart.
Um, Tragic.
Yeah, very tragic. I learned also on the Undertaker's podcast. He used to play pranks on
Yeah.
people. Owen Hart was a trickster. Didn't care, and I love to hear that stuff. But man, it's just sad that he can't continue on with that. So another one, the British Bulldog.
Oh, one of my favorites. I love British Bulldog. Um, I think he was underused a lot of times. Uh, yeah, I just think he was underused. I think he was a great talent.
I think he had it all, man. He had the physique.
Yeah,
This
he had
guy was. I want to say he was more built than Lex Luger was, and he was quick, and he was technical, and
Yep.
he was powerful. I mean, his finisher was the suplex and then turned into a slam. Like back then, that wasn't easy. You know, definitely great wrestler.
Yeah.
Next one, Ken Shamrock.
Um, I guess I never looked at him as like heavyweight champion material. I always looked at him as like a mid card person, even though he was like a legitimate tough guy. I, mm, I guess I never really got into his character much.
Oh, okay. So when he entered, I was definitely watching UFC,
Hmm.
and he was known as the world's most dangerous man.
Right.
You know, the incredible. When he made his impact in WWF, WWE. He made it. He made his face known. He was dangerous. I liked him. And one of my favorites holds a special place. Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. I I mean, it's so much to say about Mr. Perfect. Like technical, he was great on the mic. He was agile. He could sell moves. Like Mr. Perfect was that guy. I don't.
He
Again,
lived up to his name.
yeah, yeah. Like he was another person that was undervalued to me in wrestling. Like he didn't get the credit nowhere near that he deserved.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Again, he's one of those wrestlers that isn't with us any longer. But could you imagine if he would have been one of the trainers in like NXT? The knowledge and skill and talent the man has. Oh man, dude, he was incredible. One of my favorite matches ever. SummerSlam, him and Bret going at it. That was just technical, just amazing to see those two go at it. Great fighter, and you loved him and you hated him in the same match. You know what I mean? It was weird. He played that heel good guys line as well. Next guy, the Dynamite Kid.
uh, Injured. like he didn't get a chance to really do anything because of injuries and a bad attitude. Like I heard he was kind of a piece of shit in the back.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which sucks because he was to me in the Bulldogs he was better than Davey Boy. I thought Dynamite was better than Davey Boy. Dynamite is kind of like Chris Benoit. I know people I don't like to say his name, but Chris Benoit kind of copied a lot of Dynamite moves. So,
Yep.
Yeah, Dynamite was that guy. He just bad attitude and he couldn't stay healthy.
So that list right there, we've got Owen Hart, the British Bulldog, Ken Shamrock, Mr. Perfect, the Dynamite Kid. All these guys are extreme talents that also never won the WWE, WWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
And I mean, man, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Everybody I mentioned were stars. Everybody I mentioned, you can pick out that one moment that they had or that one moment that sticks with you, and they just never had the chance to win the belt. I think just about all these guys deserve it, minus Lex Luger and Ahmed Johnson. These guys deserve it, but it would be great. Guys, if you know anybody that's, that we should have mentioned or someone that you don't agree that should have been on this list, leave a comment. Let us know.
I just thought about a couple people.
Okay, who you got?
You know who never won the belt? Andre the Giant. Technically, Andre never won the belt. Neither did Big John Studd.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Andre was like supposedly the way they made it. He was like undefeated for like 15 years. So in 15 years, him being undefeated, he never won a heavyweight title. Like y'all never gave him a chance at the belt. That was crazy. And
wow. Okay.
And
I'm gonna throw one in there just to get your reaction. Who never won the belt? The 1, 2, 3 Kid.
As well, he shouldn't have.
Hey, no way in hell he should have won. I'll never forget when he did that backflip on Monday Night Raw on Razor Ramon for the 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. Nope. Screw that. Forget that. But anyway, these wrestlers, amazing talent. Again, I believe they should have got their chance. It's nice to see the talent that's going on now. I've been watching wrestling again now for about a year, and I'm liking what I see. I'm starting to give NXT a shot and watching what they're doing. And man, there's a bright future coming, man. Bright future coming. So I'd love to see who's going to be winning the title in the future. But until next time, this is the JK Theory. I'm Jay.
Okay.
Peace.